The following is a presentation of the Raccoon Valley Radio Sports Network. Welcome to coverage of ADM Tiger Athletics on True Country K1079. Follow the Tigers all season long on K1079 and at RaccoonValleyRadio.com. If you missed part of the game or want to recap, tune into the Raccoon Valley Radio Network sports pages during the 7, noon, and 5 p.m. hours weekdays. Get ready, ADM Tiger Athletics are now on True Country K1079 and the Raccoon Valley Radio Network.
At Raccoon Valley Bank, we believe in the power of relationships. Hi, this is Brooke, and Raccoon Valley Bank is more than just a bank. We are your neighbors, friends, and partners in success. We're on your team. At Raccoon Valley Bank, we believe in the power of community, and we strive to make a difference every day. Whether it's a kind word or cheering on our teams, we're proud to live and serve in Perry, Adel, Dallas Center, and Grimes. Raccoon Valley Bank, member FDIC.
It's the 65th anniversary sale at Adel Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling now through February 28th. Get closeout specials on Maytag and Whirlpool appliances with a surplus of gas ranges. They deliver, hook up, and convert to LP if needed. Help them celebrate their 65th anniversary with closeout specials. Adel Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling, 916 Main Street in Adel and 224 Highway 92 in Winterset.
Ben, how do people find Fuller's 24-hour pumps?
Well, it depends on what direction you're coming from. If you're coming from this way, you turn right, then left. But if you're coming from the other direction, it would be left, then right.
Ugh, that's the last time I asked a guy for directions. Fuller's 24-hour pumps are located on Old Portland Road. Just head east, past the Family Dollar store, past the high school, and keep going until you reach the top of the hill.
Discover today how easy it is to bring your tractors, construction equipment, bulk tanks, and even your regular vehicle to Old Portland Road and fill her up at Fuller's on the east side of Adel. Keep your dollar local and fill her up at Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Are you looking for some inspiration on spring fashion? Spring collections often bring in light, vibrant colors, floral patterns, and fresh styles. Let them know exactly what you're interested in, and they will help you get dressed for this season. Azalea Lane Boutique has their new spring collection that just arrived in their boutique with new items arriving daily. Come check out their collection today and let them help you get in style for spring. Azalea Lane Boutique, located in Adel, Iowa.
Welcome back here to the Iowa Spring Manufacturing pregame show right here on True Country K1079 KKRF. My name is Shaquan Nettingham, and today we are being joined by the Adel DeSoto Minburn head boys basketball coach, Trevor Michelson. And Trevor, as always, thanks so much for taking the time to talk with me today.
You bet.
As you're getting ready here for the Class 3A Region 7 second round game as the Grinnell Tigers coming into Adel. So another Tiger team, however, this one, unfamiliar territory as far as I'm aware, is the first matchup between both schools. So should be exciting on terms of that front. Let's go back to the first round game as you guys played Clark Community. That was back on Monday, and you got a pretty dominant win. And I know we talked after the game, but you guys were really clicking on all cylinders and kind of was a great balance, I got to say, scoring from you guys. So what did you like just from the performance on Monday?
Yeah, I think we shared the ball really well. We had a really good rhythm offensively early on, and obviously it helps. We shot the ball exceptional, from the perimeter, and then that kind of opens things up and gives you the opportunity to drive. But yeah, I think we ended with over 25 assists as a team, and so I thought our guys did a really nice job sharing the ball, making the right play over and over, and we've kind of stressed to our team throughout the course of the year, if we just make the simple plays and make the right plays enough over the course of the game, we feel like we have as much talent as any other team that usually that's going to put us in a really good position to get a win.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And, it just when you have such a big margin of victory like that, how do you really kind of stress to your guys to really stay in the game fundamentally? Because I know when you go up big, sometimes players can get lackadaisical, kind of just go through the motion. So how do you really kind of harp on your guys to really kind of just stay present? Like I said, continue to work despite maybe how much you guys are up in terms of that.
Yeah, it's hard, and it's kind of human nature when you feel like you have a game won or you have kind of an opportunity to get a big win to let go of the kind of your attention to detail a little bit, and so we had some uncharacteristic turnovers early on, and we just tried to refocus our guys and talk to them about kind of what our purpose was, and we had our sights set on something bigger than winning a first round game, and so if we want to look forward and achieve some of those bigger goals, we got to start cleaning things up, and I thought they handled it really well, and we talked to them in the first quarter, and then from that point forward, I thought we were pretty good in terms of how we executed and how we handled the game.
Again, we are speaking here with ADM head boys basketball coach Trevor Michelson. And Trevor, what have you really been liking defensively just throughout the season that you've liked from your guys, things that maybe you have improved on? And so, yeah, what have you liked from that side of the ball?
Just our guys' energy, and they've done a really nice job talking. We don't do a lot of crazy things defensively in terms of zones or anything. We're pretty much straightforward with our coverages and what we do, and we've really tried to just kind of highlight that each and every day in practice at some point. And the guys have done a really nice job. Anyone that steps on the floor, the talk, the communication has been really good. And, we have enough good athletes and good defenders that it gives us some flexibility when we do. So, just the energy and the effort on the defensive side has been really encouraging.
And, before we get to tonight's game, I just want to maybe get your thoughts real fast on, obviously I know, ADM girls, their season just ended, but, they had 15 wins on the year, and I saw as they fell, to North Polk, who got into the state tournament once again. I saw some of your guys there at the game in the student section cheering the Lady Tigers on, obviously on the road. And so, just talk about obviously that the support from both sides, but maybe just Danielle Craig in her first year getting 15 wins after a season ago. They only won 7 games, and then also just winning 2 playoff games as well. And so I think you're starting to see a lot of positivity on the girls' side of things.
Yeah, and we encouraged our guys. We wanted them to go up and be able to support them because they've done a nice job supporting us throughout the course of the year. There was a number of their basketball players at our game on Monday night, and so Coach Craig has done a fantastic job. And the great thing is they're fairly young as well, and so they have a lot to build on and have a lot coming back. Obviously, a couple seniors that were a key part of everything they did this year. But to get 15 wins in any league is going to be really difficult. And then you look at the schedule that they played in the conference that they're in, to get 15 wins is a testament to what she's doing, and it's exciting going forward because I think they're going to have a really good stretch here over the course of the next few years. So it's a fun time to be a part of it.
Absolutely. Again, speaking here with the ADM head boys basketball coach Trevor Michelson, and now Trevor, we'll get to the game tonight. Like I mentioned, Grinnell coming into town, first matchup between the teams. So with that, what have you been able to maybe find out about Grinnell? And again, what is it going to take for you guys to hopefully advance to the championship match this coming Monday?
Yeah, they're, we've kind of compared them maybe a little bit to the Newton team we played just over a week ago. They're tough, they're physical, and they play really, really hard. And so we have to be able to match their energy and their effort, and we have to pick and choose, some things that we found that we think we can maybe exploit and have an opportunity to get our offense going. But ultimately, it's going to come down to whichever team plays harder. And we already know from what we've seen on film and from what we've heard is that that plays really hard. And so we're up for the challenge. We know for us to win, we're going to have to play our best. And, that's kind of the same for every team in the state this year is you got to play your best to win. And if you're not playing your best, then you probably don't deserve to go on anyway. So we're looking forward to it.
It, again, will be the Battle of the Tigers between Grinnell and ADM High School. For the boys' side, it's the Class 3A Region 7 second-round game. And, again, we've been talking here with the ADM head boys basketball coach, Trevor Michelson. And, Trevor, as always, really appreciate the time. Good luck. And, again, rooting on for another win.
All right. Thanks, Shaquan.
You are absolutely welcome. That's all part of the Iowa Spring Manufacturing pregame show. We'll have more coming up on Raccoon Valley Radio and K1079.
You walk into your kitchen and realize your feet are suddenly wet. You look around to find out where the water is coming from and realize that your sink has sprung a leak. You feel like a duck and need to call somebody fast. Look no further. Lenhart Plumbing is here to save you from floating away. For fast service, contact Lenhart Plumbing at 515-993-3426. Lenhart Plumbing in Adel, 515-993-3426.
Ben, how do people find Fuller's 24-hour pumps?
Well, it depends on what direction you're coming from. If you're coming from this way, you turn right, then left. But if you're coming from the other direction, it would be left, then right.
Ugh, that's the last time I asked a guy for directions. Fuller's 24-hour pumps are located on Old Portland Road. Just head east, past the Family Dollar store, past the high school, and keep going until you reach the top of the hill.
Discover today how easy it is to bring your tractors, construction equipment, bulk tanks, and even your regular vehicle to Old Portland Road and fill her up at Fuller's on the east side of Adel. Keep your dollar local and fill her up at Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Cullen Howe Real Estate is part of RE/MAX Precision. Put the power of RE/MAX and hometown service of Cullen Howe Real Estate to work for you. Cullen Howe Real Estate is proud of the ADM Tigers' determination and the way that you represent the community. Cullen Howe Real Estate says good luck to the ADM Tigers in the postseason and wish you the best of luck in your quest to make it to the state tournament.
Welcome back here to the Iowa Spring Manufacturing Pregame Show. It's True Country K107.9 KKRF. The Grinnell Tigers coming to town, taking on the ADM Tigers. Let's go through the Raccoon Valley Bank starting lineups. Raccoon Valley Bank, not too big, not too small. Raccoon Valley Bank, just right for you. Starting out there for Grinnell is senior Jack Hoops. It's senior Ryan McElrath. It's junior Jake Van Pompernol. It is senior Derek Doty, leading scorer, and it's senior Brady Kaufman. Out there for ADM is senior Wyatt Schwiger, juniors of Hudson Scholl, Trey Bright, and Hudson Lawrenson, and senior of Cade Fisher. Again, those are tonight's Raccoon Valley Bank starting lineups. Not too big, not too small. Raccoon Valley Bank, just right for you. Raccoon Valley Bank has branch offices in Perry, Adel, Dallas Center, Grimes, and Minburn. As we get this one underway, Grinnell will start off with it. They come into this game 12-9 overall as they beat Centerville on Monday 56-45. ADM 19-4 as they got a dominant 89-25 victory over Clark. As a couple opportunities there for Lawrenson, can't get it to go. A third one, that one is good. Hudson Lawrenson, like they say, third time's the charm. As our score here is 2-0. And then we're going to have an early foul here, I believe, on Lawrenson. So Lawrenson will pick up foul number 1. This is actually the first matchup here between these teams. Grinnell in their black uniforms got bright orange letters and numbers across their chest. Bright, a three, and he gets it to go. Trey Bright gets it to go, and it's 5-0 here. ADM in the home white uniforms. Red numbers for them as they got a red tiger logo on their chest. And obviously ADM represented well here in Adel, and a lot of the Grinnell fans, they had to drive about an hour and 15 minutes away, but there is a good amount of fans as well as a good student section, and that's a great three there from Doty. Doty again averaging about 15 points per contest, and he gets a deep one there. Cuts the deficit 5-3 here early on. ADM with the lead. This is part of the Class 3A Region 7 bracket as Lawrenson misses that layup. And here is Kaufman with it. Gets it back to Doty. Doty another three, no good. Rebound. Go off the hands of Grinnell and being with ADM. Winner of this game will advance to the championship game on Monday. between either the winners of Pella and Newton. As that game also happening tonight. Pella is the 2 seed, ADM's the 1 seed, so we'll see if we get a 1-2 matchup here in the championship round. Grinnell trying to play Cinderella here tonight as Lawrenson gets it, then he gets it into Fisher. Fisher waits patiently, puts it up, no good. And nice defense there from McElrath. As now ball over in the right-hand corner to Coppernell. And now moving around, and here is Hoops with it. Well, you know, you got to play basketball if you got a last name of Hoops. That just makes sense. As here's Doty. Doty now driving in. Nice move, can't finish. And here comes ADM with the ball, and it's Schwiger, and Schwiger gets it to go. So 3 different ADM Tiger players have scored, and it's 7-3. 5:15 left to play in this opening quarter. As here is Kaufman with it over to Doty. Doty has the 3 points so far for Grinnell. As he gets that over here to Coppernell. And now over to Kaufman, right-hand side. Now a 3 from Hoops, and that one's no good. And ADM will just let it go out of bounds, and they'll get the ball back. So 7-3 is our score. And it will be Schwiger who will be bringing the ball up here. And Schwiger drives to the right-hand side, hands it off to Scholl. Scholl, the Bright, and then that's going to be a turnover as ball was trying to go back to Scholl, and he couldn't quite handle it. So turnover number 2 here for ADM. And Grinnell will get the ball back here with 4:41 left to play in this opening quarter. It will be Hoops that will be bringing it up. Hoops gets it into McElrath. Now out to Doty. Doty back to McElrath. He's driving in on Fisher. Gets it to go. Nice drive and finish there from Ryan McElrath. And 7-5 is our score. As here's Bright in with it, and they're going to say foul on the floor beforehand. So we'll see who this foul is on. It will be on Doty. So foul number 1 on Doty. And now first substitution here of the game will go to Grinnell, and it will be junior Keegan Hobbs. As a deep 3 here from Schwiger, in and out. And rebounded by Fisher, couldn't put it back in. Hobbs now has it on the right-hand side for Grinnell. And he gets it out here to Kaufman. Kaufman now backing down Bright. Kaufman bringing it back, can't get it to go. Schwiger the rebound. And here comes ADM with it. It's Lawrenson trying to back his way, and will be called for a offensive foul. So Lawrenson. Now it's going to be foul number 2. And so for Lawrenson, he'll take a seat, and it'll be Walker Holmberg into the game. So Lawrenson has picked up 2 early ones. Still got 3:50 left to play in the first quarter, and head coach Trevor Michelson disagrees with that call. Head coach for Grinnell is Brandon Sharp. And so Michelson letting the ref know about his disagreement on that call. As here's Hobbs with it at the top. Hands it over here to Hoops. Hoops into Kaufman. Kaufman back over to Hobbs now on the left-hand side. Into Kaufman. Kaufman, a little turnaround jumper, gets the roll. And Brady Kaufman with 2 points, and we're tied here at 7. So far, Grinnell, you heard Coach Michelson saying that they like to play aggressive, and they're doing it so far. And it's great defense. Here's Schwiger with it. And yeah, a great defense as they're not letting ADM kind of get anywhere on the floor. Here's Bright with it. So Bright's going to try a step-back 3, and no good. And rebound here to Schwiger. He keeps it alive here for ADM. Then it's going to be turned over, and here's Doty with it. Doty tries to go between the legs. He'll bring it back, give it in, and that's going to be an offensive foul there on McElrath. McElrath gets charged with foul number 1. Energy in here is alive as in the ADM student section making their voices known. As another substitution in here for Grinnell, it is Kane Pavey. And that's going to be a turnover on ADM. So Grinnell enforcing the full court defense and gets it to turnover. That's 3 turnovers here on the ADM Tigers. As now here is Hoops with it. Hoops gets it over to Pavey. Pavey back to Doty. Doty driving in. Hands it to Pavey. Back to Doty being guarded by Bright. He'll back it up beyond the three-point arc. Gets it here to McElrath. And now it's Doty. Has to just heave it to save it, and he does, but it goes to ADM, and it's Bright. Bright goes up. That's blocked. And Hobbs comes out with it for Grinnell. 2 minutes to play here in this first quarter. We're tied at 7. Here's Hoops with it. And then a little too aggressive there is Scholl. So Scholl's going to be called for the push. First foul on him. A couple more substitutions. We'll check in here for Grinnell. And it will be Kaufman back into the game, as well as Compernol. They will re-enter here as McElrath takes it out of bounds, gets it over to Compernell, back to McElrath. McElrath trying to use his body against Fisher. Fisher is able to stand tall, and now here's Scholl. Scholl all the way up and in, and foul and 1. So Hudson Scholl will get the bucket. And that will be on Compernol. So Compernol picks up foul number 1. Scholl here will go to the line for 1. And now it'll be Jace Coster here for Grinnell. And free throw up and good there from Scholl. So Scholl, 3 points, and ADM takes a 3-point lead, 10-7, 1:40 left to play in the opening quarter. Here's McElrath. McElrath will turn around and get some directions here from head coach Sharp. And now he'll hand that off to Compernol into Doty. Doty trying to go up, no good, and then Doty will be going to the line here for 2. And so now that's going to be 2 on Scholl. So both Hudsons have 2 fouls. Lawrenson still on the bench. Scholl will head there momentarily, as it looks like Weavers will check in for him. Doty here with 2 free throws. First one is good. And Weavers checks in. Doty here, one more free throw. And that one is good. So Doty goes 2 for 2. And Pavey back into the game. He'll take the place of McElrath. So 10-9 our score. ADM with the slight 1-point lead, 1:20 left to play in the opening quarter. And here is Holmberg with it, gets it over to Weavers, now to Bright. Bright over to Holmberg, now to, or inside to Bright, nice spin move, puts it up, puts it in. Bright now with 5 points, 12-9. 1 minute left to play in this opening quarter. Here's Doty, now gets it over to Compernol. And now Compernell back to Doty. Doty's going to try a 3 from the right-hand side. No good there. And rebound to Fisher. And now Fisher get it to Schwiger. And back to Fisher. Fisher faked like he was going to shoot a 3. Instead gets it back to Schwiger. Driving in, and Schwiger gets it, the bucket. And he'll go to the line for 1. So Schwiger, 4 points. That will be on Kester. And Hoops returns here for Grinnell. Schwiger going to the line for 1 free throw. 14-9 is our score. 36 seconds left in the first quarter as Schwiger gets that one to go. 5 points. And ADM up by 6. As shot clock and game clock identical here now to 25 seconds. Here's Compernol. Compernol out to Kaufman. Kaufman now to Doty. He'll kind of just relax with it here. Grinnell trailing by 6. And now, nice cut there from Kaufman, but he was blocked. And then Doty gets the rebound and put back, so 7 points for him. Now here's Schwiger with 1. Schwiger puts it up, puts it in. Wyatt Schwiger, 7 points. And at the end of one, ADM will take a 17-11 lead into the second quarter. We'll be back with second quarter action right here. It's K1079 KKRF.
At Raccoon Valley Bank, we believe in the power of relationships. Hi, this is Brooke, and Raccoon Valley Bank is more than just a bank. We are your neighbors, friends, and partners in success. We're on your team. At Raccoon Valley Bank, we believe in the power of community, and we strive to make a difference every day. Whether it's a kind word or cheering on our teams, we're proud to live and serve in Perry, Edel, Dallas Center, and Grimes. Raccoon Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Hey, it's Kurt from Archer Home Center, where you'll score big savings on appliances, flooring, TVs, and mattresses. And we're home with a price match. If you find a better price at a different store, we'll match it so you never lose. With our full-service team, ready on site, you will always be a winner. Serving our customers is what we do best, and you will never strike out with Archer Home Center on your team.
Match anyone's price, beat anybody's service. Archer Home Center.
And welcome back here to ADM High School in Adel. 17-11 is our score for after the first quarter. ADM with the lead, and ADM will start with it. They'll have Hudson Scholl, Lawrenson, Schwiger, Fisher, and Bright out there. As Scholl gets all the way, puts it in. Scholl with 5. And then out there for Grinnell will be Doty. It will be Compernol also out there with McElrath and Hoops, as well as Kaufman, as Hoops has it now on the right-hand side. It's an 8-point game, and gets it over to Kaufman. Kaufman back to Doty. Doty, as ADM kind of in a zone here, and then Doty threw it out of bounds. So turnover. I have it as the first one here for Grinnell. And so ADM has a chance to go up double digits here. Get it over to Scholl. Scholl driving in, gets it to Fisher. Fisher gets it over to Bright. Bright, a 3 from the right-hand side. Got it. And it is a timeout. Grinnell 22-11 is our score. We'll be back in 1 minute on K1079 KKRF.
How do people find Fuller's 24-hour pumps?
Well, it depends on what direction you're coming from. If you're coming from this way, you turn right, then left. But if you're coming from the other direction, it would be left, then right.
Ugh, that's the last time I asked a guy for directions. Fuller's 24-hour pumps are located on Old Portland Road. Just head east, past the Family Dollar store, past the high school, and keep going till you reach the top of the hill.
Discover today how easy it is to bring your tractors, construction equipment, bulk tanks, and even your regular vehicle to Old Portland Road and fill her up at Fuller's on the east side of Adel. Keep your dollar local and fill her up at Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Whether it's spring, summer, winter, or fall, accidents happen. Olson's Body and Paint will be there for you. For the past 44 years, we strive to get your vehicle back in tip-top shape by working with your insurance and making the process as painless as possible so you can get back on the road. Located in Waukee, we are the ones to count on when your vehicle needs help. Olson's Body and Paint, we are here for you.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. 22-11 is our score. ADM over Grinnell. Fisher a 3, and it's good. Cade Fisher gets on the scoreboard, and ADM has opened up a 14-point lead. And Grinnell so far has not scored here in this quarter, almost played 2 minutes. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Grinnell. And that's going to be McElrath. So McElrath, foul number 2. And again, gives me an opportunity to tell you every ADM three-pointer means someone wins a Fairway Meat and Grocery $10 gift card in the 3-point challenge. And our winner tonight is Kelly Doherty. So congratulations, Kelly. Sign up at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel, and you could be a 3-point challenge winner. 25-11 is our score. And here is Lawrenson. Can't get that layup to go. Ball bounced off of Doty, and then Grinnell able to pick it up. And here's Doty now with it at the top, looking for room, hands it off. Kaufman, a 3, no good there. As Scholl gets the rebound. And ADM on an 8-0 start to begin this second quarter. Schwiger, no good on the 3. And Kaufman the rebound. Here comes Doty. Doty, 7 of the 11 points so far for Grinnell. So Tigers hoping that somebody else can get going, as Carson Oberhofer is now in here for ADM. Hobbs is back in for Grinnell. Again, first matchup between these teams. And now we're having a little delay. So now we'll get back to action here as McElrath get it in. And he gets it out to Hoops now to Doty. Doty a 3, and Doty is keeping Grinnell in this game. He has 10. It's 25-14. So again, Doty averages 15. And he already has 10. Here is Schwiger. That's a 3 that rolls around and rolls in. Schwiger, the senior, also with 10. Doubles the score, 28-14. Here is Doty, and now it's Hoops. Now over on the left-hand side to Kaufman. Back to Hoops. Hoops now gets it to Doty. Doty looking for room for another 3. Back to Hoops. Shot clock at 12 now. So Hoops going to have to make a move down to 9 and gets it over to Hobbs. Hobbs driving in. Jump stop. Puts it up. Puts it in. Nice patience by Hobbs. 28-16. Here's Bright now with it. And Bright, they're going to say he traveled. So that's going to be turnover number 4 on ADM. Grinnell has a chance to get within 10 or 9 here, depending on shot selection. And now gets the ball in here to Hoops. Hoops brings it across and drives to the left-hand side now. Picks up his dribble looking for help. Gets it over to Doty. Doty now inside to Kaufman. Kaufman driving in. The nice tough move from the senior. He's got 4, and it's back to 10, 28-18. As Grinnell in the Centerville game had a big fourth quarter as Bright shows his muscle there. He's got 10. And here is Doty with it. Doty now over to Hoops. As Grinnell used kind of that big fourth quarter to win the game against Centerville. Doty a 3 from the right-hand side, and Doty, he's one heck of a player. He's got 13 of the 21 so far for Grinnell. It's down to 9. Ball almost tipped away there from Hobbs. Here's Schwiger. Schwiger, no good. And here comes Doty. Doty kind of the hot man at the moment. Actually, in this first half, he's going to take a long 3 from the left-hand side. No good. And rebound there to Oberhofer. That would have made it a 6-point game. So Doty doing everything he can so far to keep Grinnell in this. As here's Schwiger with it. 2:37, and it will be a timeout from head coach Michelson. As ADM leads 30-21. We'll be back right after this on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network.
Come to Doherty Auction and Real Estate Services LLC for the thrill of the auction and the satisfaction of winning a bid on the items you desire. If you're looking to have an auction for your property or land, they'd love to assist you. Now offering online auctions through HiBid and, of course, the traditional auctions. Contact them today to schedule a free consultation or visit them and discuss the details at their location in DeSoto or call 515-993-4159.
Hey, it's Kurt from Archer Home Center, where you'll score big savings on appliances, flooring, TVs, and mattresses. And we're home of the price match. If you find a better price at a different store, we'll match it so you never lose. With our full-service team ready on site, you will always be a winner. Serving our customers is what we do best, and you will never strike out with Archer Home Center on your team.
Match anyone's price, beat anybody's service. Archer Home Center.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. 30-21 is our score. ADM with the lead over Grinnell. 2.5 minutes left to play. Here's Lawrenson. Lawrenson has been quiet, and that is a nice block there from McElrath. Lawrenson, 2 points, but he also picked up 2 early fouls. So he's had to sit on the bench for a while. Bright's got 10. Schwiger's got 10. It's 5 points for Scholl. So the other Tiger players doing great work as Schwiger airballs a 3. Shot clock violation. And I misplaced my pen. Oh, there it is. All right, we're good. 5 turnovers here for ADM. And we got 2 minutes left to play. Here is Kaufman with it. Gets it up to McElrath. McElrath now to Hoops. Hoops driving in. Puts it up. No good. McElrath fighting for the rebound. And they're going to say that's a foul. Grinnell thought it was jump ball situation. Instead they're going to say foul on McElrath. So that's going to be 3 for McElrath. He'll check out of the game. And it's Pavey back in. So head coach Sharp disagrees with that call. McElrath gets some clarification from the ref. He'll sit on the bench with 3 here. We still got 1:47 left in this first half. Here's Lawrenson driving in. Can't get it to go. Then they're going to call a late foul on Doty. And Doty letting some frustration off. Had to be careful, obviously, not to get called for a technical. So Lawrenson will go to the line for 2. Doty, that's foul number 2 for him. First free throws here for Lawrenson. And that first one is good. So Lawrenson, another free throw, 87% here from the line. And second one is good. So Lawrenson now up to 4 points. 32-21 is our score. 1:37 left to play in this first half. Here's Kaufman with it now over to Doty on the right wing. Doty trying to drive in, gives it back to Kaufman. And now up to Hobbs, over to Doty, being guarded from Scholl. Doty now trying to drive in, and he'll be fouled by Scholl. So Scholl now has 3 personals. Holmberg will check in for him. So Scholl will most likely sit the rest of this half with the 3. Ball gets inbounded here to Doty. Doty up top, and that 3 is going to be blocked from Bright. Nice defense there. Here comes Fisher. Now out to Schwiger, over to Holmberg. Lawrenson, left-hand side, now to Bright. Bright gets a screen. And now Bright going to drive in, and that's a nice block from Hobbs, and then a steal back, and Bright gets it to go, and 1. So kind of a wild sequence there. It'll end up being a foul on Hoops. Hoops, that will be first personal. Bright going to the line. So Bright now with 12. Weber's into the game. Lawrenson will take a seat. So Bright trying to complete the three-point play here, and he does not. So Bright with that bucket, though, makes it a 13-point game. 45 seconds left in this first half. 34-21 is our score. ADM with the lead. Here is Pavey with it. Pavey out to Hoops. Hoops now looking for help. Gets it over to Hobbs, right-hand side. Now inside. And getting it up to go is Kaufman. 6 points for him. 22 seconds, and ADM will hold for the final possession. 34-23. ADM with the lead. Now Bright has it. Right now, shot clock down to 10. Bright driving all the way, tiptoe on the baseline, gets it to Weavers. Weavers a three, and it's good. Eli Weavers gets it to go, and that's how the first half is going to end. Weavers with a late three, 37-23. ADM with the halftime lead as they outscore Grinnell 20-12. And we'll start the Superior Exteriors halftime show right here. It's True Country, K1079, KKRF.
It's the 65th anniversary sale at Adel Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling now through February 28th. Get closeout specials on Maytag and Whirlpool appliances with a surplus of gas ranges. They deliver, hook up, and convert to LP if needed. Help them celebrate their 65th anniversary with closeout specials. Adel Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling, 916 Main Street in Adel and 224 Highway 92 in Winterset.
Scoop up the savings this week at your Adele Fairway, including Fairway Premium Ice Cream 48-ounce, $2.98. Fresh blueberries, $1.99 a pint. AE Dairy Low-Fat and Yo-Lite Yogurt, cents ounces are just 68 cents when you buy 6. USDA Choice T-Bone Steaks, $9.99 a pound. And USDA Choice Whole Beef Briskets, $3.99 a pound. Your Adele Fairway, always fresh, always affordable.
You walk into your kitchen and realize your feet are suddenly wet. You look around to find out where the water is coming from and realize that your sink has sprung a leak. You feel like a duck and need to call somebody fast. Look no further. Lenhart Plumbing is here to save you from floating away. For fast service, contact Lenhart Plumbing at 515-993-3426. Lenhart Plumbing in Adel, 515-993-3426.
Ben, how do people find Fuller's 24-hour pumps?
Well, it depends on what direction you're coming from. If you're coming from this way, you turn right, then left. But if you're coming from the other direction, it would be left, then right.
Ugh, that's the last time I asked a guy for directions. Fuller's 24-hour pumps are located on Old Portland Road. Just head east, past the Family Dollar Store, past the high school, and keep going until you reach the top of the hill.
Discover today how easy it is to bring your tractors, construction equipment, bulk tanks, and even your regular vehicle to Old Portland Road and fill her up at Fuller's on the east side of Adel. Keep your dollar local and fill her up at Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Schildberg Construction Company began as a small family-owned operation founded in 1937 by E.F. Schildberg of Greenfield, Iowa. It's been 85-plus years, and the company has expanded, producing quality aggregate material for southwest Iowa, south central Iowa, as well as northwest Missouri. These aggregate materials range from agricultural limestone to crushed rock for road maintenance. There have been no fewer than 3 generations of the Schildberg family that have worked within the company. For more information, contact the Schildbergs at 641-743-2131. Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee is looking for a collision estimator. Hours for this position will be Monday through Fridays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Olson's Body and Paint offers medical, dental, vision, life insurance, and retirement. Experience and estimating software is preferred. Wages will depend on experience. Join a family-owned and operated business. Contact Sam or Dennis at Olson's Body and Paint at 515-987-1735.
Welcome to Tiger Basketball, the Superior Exteriors halftime show right here. It's True Country, K1079. Superior Exteriors is a locally owned business in Adel since 2007. Superior Exteriors is committed to helping support our community. Halftime score for the boys ADM 37 and Grinnell with 23 here in this first half, as after the end of the first quarter, it was 17-11. ADM had the advantage, and they started the second quarter off on an 8-0 run and went up by double digits, and that's what they lead by right now, 14-37-23. They outscore Grinnell 20-12 in that second quarter. We look at some first half stats here. Grinnell has only shot 2 free throws. They both been from their senior of Derek Doty, and he made both of them 2 for 2. ADM is 3 of 5 from the line. Lawrenson is 2 of 2. Scholl is 1 of 1. Schwiger is 1 of 1. Or 4 of 5 from the line, as the only missed free throw is from Trey Bright. He went 0 for 1. So pretty good there. Grinnell, 1 turnover in the game. ADM has 5. And as we look at the fouling situation on Grinnell's side, it is Jake Van Compernol with a foul. Jake Koster with 1. Hoops with 1. And then it's Doty with 2 and Ryan McElrath with 3. For ADM, you got 2 players with fouls, and it's the Hudsons. Hudson Lawrenson has 2 fouls, and Scholl has 3 fouls. Now individual scoring here. Grinnell, it is 13 points for Doty. He's really leading the charge here. And then it's 6 points for senior Brady Kaufman. It's 2 points for senior Ryan McElrath. And then it's 2 points for junior Keegan Keegan Hobbs. And then for ADM, it is junior Trey Bright leading the way with 12. It's senior Wyatt Schwiger with 10. Junior Hudson Lawrenson with 5. It is Hudson Scholl with 5. Lawrenson has 4. Then it's 3 points apiece for sophomore Eli Weavers and Cade Fisher. So that is how the first half has gone here for ADM. Tonight, this is the only game on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network, as tomorrow it is the Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs. They will be in action. They are taking on Ankeny tomorrow, as Omar Okorta will have that call. Earlier this year, Ankeny was able to beat DCG by 2 points. So that should be a pretty well-rounded matchup. Mustang girls are already at the state tournament. They'll be playing next week, so congratulations to them. They beat Carlisle. So the Mustang boys trying to join them. A couple more games to do that. Well, we'll take another break, and we'll continue here on the Superior Exteriors Halftime Show. It's on True Country, K1079, KKRF.
Cullen Howe Real Estate is a part of RE/MAX Precision. Put the power of RE/MAX and hometown service of Cullen Howe Real Estate to work for you. Cullen Howe Real Estate is proud of the ADM Tigers' determination and the way that you represent the community. Cullen Howe Real Estate says good luck to the ADM Tigers in the postseason and wish you the best of luck in your quest to make it to the state tournament.
Adel Acres is here to help your family. We offer skill care and long-term care for your loved ones. Adel Acres offers a wide range of therapies and care. We offer short-term or long-term care. Adel Acres has an on-site medical staff, including a dietitian and local doctors that make house calls. If your loved one is in need of help, we would love to make your family member a part of our family. Adel Acres is here to help when you and your family need it. Adel Acres, empowering better living.
Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee is looking for a collision estimator. Hours for this position will be Monday through Fridays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Olson's Body and Paint offers medical, dental, vision, life insurance, and retirement. Experience and estimating software is preferred. Wages will depend on experience. Join a family-owned and operated business. Contact Sam or Dennis at Olson's Body and Paint at 515-987-1414 1735. It's the 65th anniversary sale at Adel Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling now through February 28th. Get closeout specials on Maytag and Whirlpool appliances with a surplus of gas ranges. They deliver, hook up, and convert to LP if needed. Help them celebrate their 65th anniversary with closeout specials. Adel Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling, 916 Main Street in Adel and 224 Highway 92 in Winterset. Come to Dory Auction and Real Estate Services LLC for the thrill of the auction and the satisfaction of winning a bid on the items you desire. If you're looking to have an auction for your property or land, they'd love to assist you. Now offering online auctions through HighBid and, of course, the traditional auctions. Contact them today to schedule a free consultation or visit them and discuss the details at their location in DeSoto or call 515-993-4159.
Are you looking for some inspiration on spring fashion? Spring collections often bring in light, vibrant colors, floral patterns, and fresh styles. Let them know exactly what you're interested in, and they will help you get dressed for this season. Azalea Lane Boutique has their new spring collection that just arrived in their boutique with new items arriving daily. Come check out their collection today and let them help you get in style for spring. Azalea Lane Boutique, located in Adel, Iowa.
And we are wrapping up here the Superior Exteriors halftime show on True Country K1079. Superior Exteriors has been a locally owned business in Adel since 2007. Superior Exteriors is committed to helping support our community. 37-23 is our score. ADM on top. Grinnell will start with it. Now, before the game, head coach Trevor Michelson told me that Hudson Lawrenson, well, coming into the game, was 26 points away from his 1,000th point. He scored 4. So now he's 22 away. Don't know if he'll get it here, but obviously if ADM moves on, he'll have another opportunity on Monday to possibly get it, as ball deflected here off of ADM. Grinnell out there to start this second half will be McElrath, Doty. It will be Kaufman out there with Hoops, as well as Van Compernol, as Doty unable to get that layup to go. And here come the Tigers of ADM, as Doty again has 13 of the 23 points for Grinnell, so he's really kind of been doing it all so far. As here is Bright, now Lawrenson left-hand side, making a move inside. Nice block there from McElrath. He gets his own rebound, does Lawrenson. Now he'll get it out. And here is Schwiger. Schwiger now all the way in, and he was fouled. And he'll be going to the line here. So McElrath just foul from behind. Nothing malicious, but for McElrath, that will be foul number 4. So he'll be going to the bench and probably see some limited second half action, as Pavey will be checking in for him. Schwiger at the line. He makes the first. So McElrath is a senior, and feel bad in terms of, potentially last game, you got to spend most of it on the bench. Well, we'll see what head coach Sharp does, as Schwiger misses that second one. So he goes 1 for 2. He's got 11 points here, 38-23. Here's Doty with it. Doty, step back, elbow jumper, no good. And rebound here to Fisher, and here is Schwiger with it. Schwiger on the right-hand side, gets it back to Lawrenson. Lawrenson now into Fisher. Fisher, nice layup attempt, just couldn't get it to go. Lawrenson the rebound, though, and he got that layup. So Lawrenson staying aggressive, now 20 points away from 1,000. As here's a 3 from Kaufman, no good. And it's Schwiger the rebound. It's a 17-point lead here for ADM. As Bright, and he traveled. So Bright, that's going to be turnover number 6. Also, he said that Bright was about 14 assists away from becoming the all-time school leader. So a couple of records on the verge of breaking from ADM players, and they're both juniors, so obviously they're gonna do it. Question is will they get it done this season or next? as a steal here from ADM, and it's Lawrenson running out, and he gets the layup. Lawrenson now with 8 points, and it's 42-23. Quickly has turned to a 19-point lead, and another slow start here for Grinnell as they have not scored. We played 2 minutes over here in this third quarter. And now inside to Kaufman. Kaufman fouled against. So, again, great defense here from ADM. And Fisher will get charged with his first personal. And it will be Kaufman taking it out. Now gets it up to Hoops. Hoops over to Doty. Doty a three from the right-hand side and gets the roll. And Doty, 16 points. And, yeah, he is a great player. Not sure if he's committed anywhere, but I wouldn't be surprised for college as Bright gets inside and gets that bucket to go. Bright's got 14 points. Good balance here on ADM's side. And Grinnell going to need a little bit more of that in terms of trying to get back into this. It's just been Doty as he'll take another three and can't get that one. As Scholl will bring it up now, get it off to Schwigger. Schwigger will back up. We're under the 5-minute mark here in this third quarter. Schwigger right-hand side gets it over to Lawrenson. Lawrenson now working against his defender of Pavey, and Lawrenson all the way up and in. And Hudson Lawrenson now with 10 points. That means he's only 16 away from the 1,000 mark. But if the lead continues to grow, we'll see how long that Michelson, head coach, will leave him in here. As here's Pavey with it. Pavey waiting for Hoops. Hoops faked the three, driving in, and no good there as it was blocked. And here comes ADM on the run out. It's Bright. Bright, left-hand side, driving in. Back to Schwigger. No-look pass, and Schwigger converts. And it's a timeout here from Grinnell. Score 48-26. We'll be back with more right after this on K107.9 KKRF.
Adel Acres is here to help your family. We offer skill care and long-term care for your loved ones. Adel Acres offers a wide range of therapies and care. We offer short-term or long-term care. Adel Acres has an on-site medical staff, including a dietitian and local doctors that make house calls. If your loved one is in need of help, we would love to make your family member a part of our family. Adel Acres is here to help when you and your family need it. Adel Acres, empowering better living.
Hey, sweetie, what are we doing this weekend?
We're moving Ava.
Is it all going to fit in the truck?
I don't know. Why don't you just borrow a trailer?
I'd rather not do that. What about renting one from that place north of Adel?
What place?
You know, it's right by the Dallas County Fairgrounds. Has a bunch of trailers outside.
Oh, that place. I think it's called New World Trailer.
Yeah, here it is. Website says they rent trailers. Give New World Trailer a call for all your trailer rental needs. 515-993-3770 or nwtrailer.com.
And welcome back here to the ADL Fairway broadcast booth. Shaquan Nettingham. Little fun fact here. This is kind of a cool matchup as my wife is from Grinnell and actually graduated from Grinnell High School, so I was like, all right, little extra tonight. And ADM just really kind of now putting the pressure on here in this second half. Scholl, a wide open three, and no good there. And Grinnell the rebound. Again, 26 points. Still got 3:40 left to play in this third quarter. Doty has 16 of them. And 6 points from Kaufman, 2 points from McElrath, and 2 points for Hobbs is all, as now Kaufman now gets another bucket. He's up to 8. And so Schwigger wide open on the other end. Can't get that layup to go, and then it's off of ADM. So Grinnell catches a break as Schwigger was wide open, but just missed the layup. A 20-point game here. Hobbs will get it in. Actually, he'll bring it up. And now get it over to Doty. Doty tried to get it in. That's going to be stolen away here. And it's a layup and one for Lawrenson. So Lawrenson now with 12 points, 14 away from 1,000. Feel like he's on a mission as Doty will pick up that foul. That will be foul number 3. And Hoops comes, actually, he's going to check out of the game. Kellen Harder is in, the junior here for Grinnell. And Lawrenson here, a free throw, and that one bounces around and will be good. So Lawrenson now with 13 points, so he's 13 away from 1,000. As, again, we'll see how much longer Michelson leaves him into the game. Doty comes up short on that jumper. Ball gets batted out, stays here with Grinnell with Harder. Now back to Doty. Doty driving in. Nice left-hand layup, just couldn't finish. And it's Bright the rebound. As Bright all the way, and that's going to be tipped out of bounds from Grinnell. So ADM will hang on to it. Oberhofer into the game for Fisher. And not quite a running clock. I think has to be over 30 points for the lead. It's at 23 as Bright backs down Doty, and it is good. So Trey Bright now with 16 points. Again, this is great balance. 16 for him, 13 for Lawrenson, 13 for Schwiger. And for ADM, now it's going to be an offensive foul on Doty. So Doty, not sure if that's maybe just a frustration foul, as that's going to be number 4 on him. I didn't quite see what happened. I just saw Bright fall back to the floor. So again, maybe just a frustration foul for Doty. It's been a good night for him. Just tough for Grinnell, but again, playing a really great ADM team that's just playing really well right now. And here's Schwiger with the right-hand side over to Lawrenson. Lawrenson driving in, tiptoeing the baseline, back to Schwiger, cross court to Holmberg. Holmberg a 3, and no good. Rebound, and that will be off of ADM, so Grinnell will get the ball back. Again, winner of this game will take on either Pella or Newton, which we heard at halftime that Pella was winning by 2, so see if we can get score update for that one. Here is Kaufman with a 3, no good. And Lawrenson the rebound. If ADM wins this game, regardless of who wins that other game, ADM is going to host the game here for the regional championship. If Grinnell can come back and win, then we'll see what can happen there, as a good defense there on Harder, good defense on Lawrenson, and then a foul down low on ADM. That's going to be on Oberhofer. So Oberhofer, foul number 1, as Kaufman will get 2 free throws here. It's only the 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here for Grinnell, as that first one is off. As Doty has made the only other attempts here tonight. And here Kaufman, second free throw up. That one also no good. So he goes 0 for 2 from the line. 53-28 is our score. We're coming up on final minute of the third quarter. Here's Lawrenson just running. Now gets it to Bright. Bright to Schwiger. Now back to Lawrenson. Lawrenson a 3, and he got it. Hudson Lawrenson now 10 points away from 1,000 for his high school career. 56-28. Again, don't know if he'll get it. Michelson is going to play much of the bench, I would imagine, in the fourth quarter with such a big lead. And, of course, don't want to risk any injuries. Especially it looks like they're going to move on, as ball tipped out of bounds from Grinnell. So 30 seconds remain here in this third quarter as Grinnell sending in a substitution. And Pavey is in here for Kaufman, so Kaufman will take a seat. There's 5 seniors here on this Grinnell team with Hoops, McElrath, it's Doty, Harrison, Loggy, and Pavey, also Kaufman, so 6. And now here is 14 seconds. It's ADM with the ball here. It's Bright now over to Schwiger, down to 8. Lawrenson faked another 3, driving in, puts it up, no good. Fighting for the rebound, it's Oberhofer, and gonna be jump ball situation, 0.4 on the clock. And let's see what the refs call here. No signal yet. And looks like it will stay here with ADM. Only 0.4, so a quick catch and shoot, or basically a tip-in, is what ADM's going to have to do to get a shot attempt. And that will be blocked out of bounds, and that will do it for the third quarter. So ADM 56, Grinnell 28. We head to the fourth quarter here in 1 minute. It's K1079, KKRF.
The Brenton Arboretum's first event of the season is Earth Day on April 27th. The event will be free from 12 to 3 p.m. and will be an open house style event for all ages. Again, the Brenton Arboretum's first event of the season is Earth Day on April 27th. The event is free from 12 to 3 p.m. and will be an open house style event for all ages. If you have an event that you would like announced on air, just email us your event to community@RaccoonValleyRadio.com.
At Raccoon Valley Bank, we believe in the power of relationships. Hi, this is Brooke, and Raccoon Valley Bank is more than just a bank. We are your neighbors, friends, and partners in success. We're on your team. At Raccoon Valley Bank, we believe in the power of community, and we strive to make a difference every day. Whether it's a kind word or cheering on our teams, we're proud to live and serve in Perry, Adel, Dallas Center, and Grimes. Raccoon Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Strike one, Ettingham. 56-28 is our score. As ADM here with the lead, and it will be Grinnell starting off within the fourth quarter. They'll have their starters out there of Hoops. It's Doty, it's McElrath who has it now and gets it to go. McElrath has 4 points. Also out there is Van Compernol, as Lawrenson misses a 3. And then it's Kaufman. ADM, they have Scholl, Lawrenson, Bright, Schwiger, and Fisher. So both starting units out there for both groups. As a turnover here on Grinnell. And here comes ADM with it. And it's Bright. Bright, left-hand side. Nice crossover, and jumper no good. And Scholl, the rebound, puts it up, puts it in. And Scholl now 7 points. Timeout on the floor. 58-30 is our score. As we'll be right back here on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network.
At Raccoon Valley Bank, we believe in the power of relationships. Hi, this is Brooke, and Raccoon Valley Bank is more than just a bank. We are your neighbors, friends, and partners in success. We're on your team. At Raccoon Valley Bank, we believe in the power of community, and we strive to make a difference every day. Whether it's a kind word or cheering on our teams, we're proud to live and serve in Perry, Adel, Dallas Center, and Grimes. Raccoon Valley Bank, member FDIC.
And welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. 7 minutes left to play in this one. ADM trying to get to the regional championship game. And I believe I heard that Pella was leading by double digits against Newton. So we'll see if that ends up being the matchup. That would be the 1 versus the 2. Again, that game would be on Monday as Fisher gets charged with the foul. It's foul number 2. So again, most likely looking at a Monday game here in Adel as that free throw from McElrath. No good. These are his first free throw attempts. And second free throw is good. So McElrath does go 1 for 2. He's got 5 points. Again, ADM got to the regional championship game last year and fell to Bondurant-Farrar. Same situation. They were the 1 seed. Bondurant-Farrar, I believe, maybe was the 2. And it was a close game, 60-58. The game was actually played in Waukee. And a foul will be charged here against Kaufman. And so Kaufman, foul number 1. So it was a great game, but I know ADM wanted to get to the state tournament this year. They are trying to. Again, they got good chance as Scholl gets the bucket to go, despite some contact. 9 points for him, 60-31. Here's Doty. Doty now out to McElrath. McElrath, 6 minutes left to play, and that's going to be stolen away from Schwiger, and now that's going to be an offensive foul there on Lawrenson. So Lawrenson now with 3. Would have been 18 points for him. Again, he's 10 points away from scoring 1,000. 5:55 left to play. So again, if he doesn't get it tonight, most likely will get it on Monday. That should be a pretty entertaining battle here. As Kaufman, no good there. And rebound saved here from Fisher and ADM. And now it's Schwiger. Schwiger almost loses possession. And he gets it back. A 3 from the left-hand side. No good. Doty rebound for Grinnell. So he brings it up now. And gets it over to Hoops. Now over Kaufman. Thinking about a 3. Gets it now to Van Compernol. Now to Hoops. Hoops driving. And Kaufman a 3. And he gets it to go. Kaufman now with 11. And it's 60-34. And a turnover here by ADM. Couple substitutions into the game for Grinnell. Harder back into the game. And also it is Pavey. So 2 players back in. And so here is Doty now with it. Doty gets it over to Pavey, left-hand side. Pavey back to Doty. And Doty now driving in. Gets it back to McElrath. McElrath a straight-on 3, and he banks it in. So Ryan McElrath, 8 points, 60-37, and then a foul from Hoops. So Hoops being a little over-aggressive there. And that will be 2 on him. Substitutions check in for ADM include Oberhofer, Weavers, and Holmberg. So Lawrenson, Schwiger, and Fisher will sit. So Lawrenson will have to get 1,000 points in the next game. As here is Bright now with it over to Scholl. Scholl a 3, and it's good. Hudson Scholl now into double figures with 12, and 4 Tiger players for ADM in double figures. McElrath can't get that layup to go, and here's Weavers with it. So again, just great balance here tonight, and ADM, it's hard to beat that. Oberhofer a 3, no good. Doty the rebound, and he'll bring it up here. Doty now driving in, looking for room, puts it up, can't get it to go. And Doty, ever since the first half, hasn't been able to do much, as ADM has kind of just shut him down. As Holmberg on the other end gets it to go. He's got 2 points, 65-37. Again, Grinnell has nothing to hang their heads about. won 12 games this year. They got a good first round win against Centerville. And again, just ran into a powerhouse here of ADM. As here is Harder with it. Now with 8. And here Doty in, and he was fouled against. So Doty, Weaver's the foul. Doty looks a little exhausted. You can't blame him. He's been doing a lot tonight. So senior really charging this team. Again, they'll have 6 of them that graduate. As Doty's first free throw is up and good. And Carter Madison is into the game for ADM, as well as Trayton Lee. And it's Jake Van Compernol back in here for Grinnell. And it's Jace Coster in, or Coster. Doty. Second free throw is good as well. So 2 for 2 on that trip. Again, he's done his fair share. He's got 18. Kaufman's got 11. McElrath got 8. And then Hobbs 2. So done good. But again, ADM just been a bit better here tonight offensively. And Holmberg driving in, gets it back to Oberhofer. Oberhofer making a spin move, driving in, can't get it to go. Madison the rebound, and then a foul. And foul will be on Gallagher, Jack Gallagher, excuse me, is into the game. Reed Klusner now checks in for Oberhofer on ADM's side. 65-39 is our score. Under 3 minutes here left to play. Here's Holmberg. Holmberg now over to Weavers, left-hand side. Weavers now to Lee. Lee to Madison. Madison driving in. Loses possession. And Klusner gets the ball ripped away from him from Gallagher. So good defense there from Grinnell. Now here is Compernol. Now up top here to Coaster. Misses a 3. Now it's Holmberg. Holmberg, 2:22 left. And it's up and good. So Holmberg now with 4 points. 67-39 is our score. And a 3. That is no good there from Coster. Nice rebound and put back there from Van Compernol. He gets on the board now with 2, and he's got 1 more coming. And Klusner with the foul. Reese Stripmatter is in here for ADM. Hobbs back in for Grinnell. So Stripmatter, talked to him after that dominant victory over Clark Community on Monday, as the free throw is good from Van Compernol. And it's 67-42. Here's Klusner with it. Klusner now to Weavers. Weavers on the right-hand side. Gets it over to Lee. Lee tried to go inside to Stripmatter. That'll be a turnover. And so ADM tonight has 9 of them. Grinnell 4, so pretty good in that category. 1:42 remaining. 67-42 is our score. And again, ADM will advance. They'll be back here Monday, taking on either Pella or Newton. Again, we'll see if we can get a final score from that one. Here's Hobbs driving in. Hobbs making some nice moves, can't get it to go. Tries to get his own rebound, and now it's Weavers. Weavers almost losing the ball, gets it to Madison. Now out to Lee. Lee a 3, and it's good. Trayton Lee. That is good, 70-42. And a fresh 5 will be checking in for Grinnell on the next whistle. Here's Hobbs with it. Hobbs up top to Van Compernol, no good. Hobbs driving in, and he'll be going to the line for 2. So we'll at least have 4 of the 5 coming in here for Grinnell. Foul is going to be on Trayton Lee. So we'll have Hobbs shoot this first free throw before we have any substitutions. And we'll probably have the other sub come in after Hobbs finishes. So as Hobbs gets the first one to go, as we got Brooks Vosberg out there. It's Aiden Wolf, also Will Slagle, as no good there on that second free throw from Hobbs, and he'll intentionally foul to check out of the game. Hobbs finishes with 3. Checking in for him is trying to get number here, Harrison Laug. And so ADM will have the ball here. And it's Madison in, no good. Rebound here to Vosberg. Vosberg now with 30 seconds, 70-43 as our scorer gets it inside. Now outside here is Vosberg again. And now over a three-pointer is up, no good there from Lau. Again, one of the other seniors. And ADM will come down with it, and that'll do it. Final score will be 70-43. ADM with another good victory, scoring 14 points in the final quarter. And Grinnell actually outscored them, scoring 15. So ADM will advance to the regional championship game, which will be here on Monday, again either against Pella or Newton. And it sounds like it's going to be Pella. So again, we'll confirm that, but I believe I just heard that it is going to be Pella. So we'll start the Fuller's Petroleum postgame show right here. It's True Country K1079 KKRF right after this.
At Raccoon Valley Bank, we believe in the power of relationships. Hi, this is Brooke, and Raccoon Valley Bank is more than just a bank. We are your neighbors, friends, and partners in success. We're on your team. At Raccoon Valley Bank, we believe in the power of community, and we strive to make a difference every day. Whether it's a kind word or cheering on our teams, we're proud to live and serve in Perry, Edel, Dallas Center, and Grimes. Raccoon Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Hey, it's Kurt from Archer Home Center, where you'll score big savings on appliances, flooring, TVs, and mattresses. And we're home with a price match. If you find a better price at a different store, we'll match it so you never lose. With our full-service team, ready on site, you'll always be a winner. Serving our customers is what we do best, and you will never strike out with Archer Home Center on your team.
Match anyone's price, beat anybody's service. Archer Home Center.
Being part of the community is very important to us here at the Raccoon Valley Radio Network. That's why we work hard to bring you information that's important to you.
All right, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, yep. We got like 20 seconds.
If you need the public to know more about it, let us know about it.
Did they say Pella won? Do you know?
I think Pella's up 15 or 16,
okay.
So we'll probably find that, yeah.
Gotcha, okay. All right, here we go. This is the Fuller's Petroleum postgame show. For over 50 years, Fuller's Petroleum has been serving the area. Take advantage of their 24-hour pay-at-the-pump service. Just take a ride out of Tiger Drive and head up the hill on Old Portland Road. Discover today filling up with old quality fuel. The advantages as final score, ADM 70, Grinnell 43. And right now we're being joined by senior Wyatt Schwiger. And Wyatt, well, man, it was another great victory. And you guys kind of, the start of the game, obviously, Grinnell was hanging with you, and Doty was really getting going, and then in that second quarter, you really started to open things up. So what was kind of the message coming into the game, or especially maybe after that first quarter?
Yeah, I mean, they're really a team that plays really hard, and so we knew that coming in, and I think it just took us a little bit to, coming off of a big win last, Tuesday or Monday. So coming in, we knew that they played hard, and so it took us a little bit to get rolled in, but once we found our rhythm, we got going. So it was good for us. I think Coach said, it's going to be a tough game. It's not no easy win now this time of year. So I think we did a really good job of buying in and locking in for this game.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And, I think the thing that stood out for me was the balance. I mean, I had you with 13, Trey Bright with 16, Lawrenson with 16, Hudson Scholl with 12. And I think, when you guys, head coach Michelson always says, when you guys are passing the ball, that's when you guys are the toughest to beat. So I think that was on display tonight. And so what do you think about that, just kind of getting your teammates involved and, as well as you scoring?
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of guys who can score at any given time and moment. So, some games will be Hudson games, some will be Trey games, some games will be Cage games, some my game. It's just game to game, play what they're giving us. And so I think when we share the ball, we're at our best basketball for sure. So the more assists we can rack up, the better we play as a team. So.
And absolutely. And so now headed back to the regional championship game. And, I know last year you probably remember it well, had the 2-point loss to Bondurant Farrar and for a chance to go to state. This year, looking like, I don't know officially, but looks like you'll play Pella. The difference is you won't have to go to a neutral site. You'll be right back here in Adel. So just maybe talk about what it's going to take, this year to get over the hump and get to the state tournament.
Yeah, for sure. We didn't forget about last year. So, it's always great to play at home. Our student section, our fans give us a heck of an advantage here, and so it's amazing playing here. But we got to come in ready to go. We know they're a tough team. They play in a heck of a conference with Norwalk and everybody. So they're big, physical, and so we're going to have to match that, take the weekend to get our bodies right and get our head right, and we should be ready to go Monday.
Absolutely. Again, that's senior Wyatt Schwiger after the 70-43 win over Grinnell. And Wyatt, well, congratulations and good luck. We'll see you on Monday.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right. And thank you for joining me. Yes, sir. And had the headset off here to assistant coach of Den Harder. And, well, Coach, Wyatt, he's just a great player, obviously showing that senior leadership. You guys got another great win, but as I was talking to him, I think the really big thing was the balance tonight. I had 4 of the Tiger players in double figures, so what does that mean when you guys are really sharing the ball?
Yeah, we know going into games, like on the stat sheet, we got some really impressive players, and sometimes teams make the decision to, try and stop those top scorers, and we believe in all our guys, top to bottom. Wyatt, senior leader, been putting in the work, and we know he's a really good basketball player. That's why we have him on the court, and he stepped up, ready to go tonight, and we'll be ready to go going forward when his number's called. Absolutely, and
talk about obviously the defense you guys played tonight on Derek Doty. He got going in that first half. He's just a great player. He was getting his, but the focus seemed to be, really try to make other guys score, and for the most part, they kind of struggled in that department. So, just talk about your defense approach tonight.
Yeah, coming in, Doty is a phenomenal player. He had 16 about halfway through the game, and I think he just presents matchup problems at 6'3". We didn't want to, put our length on him necessarily, and so we tried going guard on him, and he used his length really well, and he was shooting the ball well tonight. And so same sort of thing, we kind of had to pick our poison. We knew he was a good player, and he's still got a few on us, but overall, in the long run, very pleased with our defensive effort tonight.
Absolutely. As trying to see if I can. Okay, so it is final. Pella beat Newton 53-37. So obviously, so you'll see them here on Monday. Obviously, it's got to feel good to have a home game in that. But yeah, I asked Wyatt, and so I'll ask you. What is practice going to look like? Obviously, the Dutch are a great team. They're going to come in hungry to go to the state tournament. So what's the approach?
Yeah, Pella is a phenomenal team, what we know about them. We've been focusing on the games ahead.